It was on auto pay, so we had to pay, and our complaints had fallen on deaf ears.
Months after St. Petersburg residents started complaining about sky-high water bills, many say the problem is not resolved.
City documents show thousands of accounts flagged with abnormal charges, but leaders still don't agree on what caused it. News Channel 8's Georgia McCarthur found residents are still getting bills that just don't add up. She joins us live with that story. Georgia.
Well, Jen and Keith, residents tell us they were promised either relief or answers as to why their bills were so high. Fast forward 5 months later, residents say they still don't have an explanation. In the meantime, have to pay for water they didn't use in some homes they say have been vacant for months.
Find out what's going on. Why this happened to us. We can't afford this kind of thing. We'd like to be repaid.
I went to the house and turned the water off, and we still got that $2,000 bill. Then subsequently, we've gotten anywhere from $300 to $400 bills.
And
the water's shut off from the street.
City records show these St. Pete residents are not alone. A February report to City Council listed more than 1,000 accounts with abnormal high bills before and after last hurricane season. Staff said some were catch-up bills, months of estimated readings that finally got added in a lump sum. But other counts were simply wrong. Over 3,000 had to be corrected for overreads or delayed readings. City records show nearly 7,000 billing adjustments have been made since last fall, not only for leaks, but also for mistakes the city itself acknowledged. To help sort it out, city leaders hired outside consultant Stantec to look into it. Their job was to analyze the data and tell council how many customers saw abnormal spikes. But they were not asked to figure out why it happened. They explained this earlier this month in front of City Council.
Stantec did the analysis that they could do on the data that we had, just to figure out, how many of our customers did experience that spike. But the data that we had did not allow them, and nor did they do an analysis of what caused it.
Just minutes later at the same meeting, City Administrator Robert Gertis linked the problem directly to the storms.
Now we are back to normal numbers on the utility bills. So it does appear to be directly related to the hurricanes and for a variety of reasons.
But for residents still receiving bills they can't explain, the city's promises aren't enough, and the mayor and his chief of staff repeatedly ignored our request for comment. Now, court documents also show the city has spent nearly $1.7 million in either credits or adjustments towards residents' bills, but still no clear explanation as to why. But as long as residents have to keep paying those bills, Aid on Your Side is going to keep asking questions. Reporting live in St. Pete, I'm Georgia McCarthur.